My name is Joshua Hughes, and I am a proud and dedicated member of the Willingboro, Burlington chapter of the New Jersey Orators. Today, I will be presenting in the category of declamation. The title of my piece is We Shall Overcome by Lyndon B. Johnson. I chose this selection to honor my grandmother, Rosie Ramsey Coker, who in 1965 marched with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. for the right to vote. Lyndon B. Johnson was born on August 27, 1908 in Stonewall, Texas. His father, Sam Ely Johnson, had served in the Texas legislature. His mother was a kind, gentle woman who encouraged her kids to love books and have a sense of duty and responsibility. As the 36th president, Johnson created many new programs in health, education, human rights, and conservation. He was also aggressive on the fight against poverty, beginning what he called the War on Poverty. As I watched this past election, I was filled with hope and with promise, and one day hopeful that when it is my time to run for president, I will have your vote. And now I will present We Shall Overcome by Lyndon B. Johnson. Mr. Speaker, Mr. President, members of the Congress, I speak tonight for the dignity of man and the destiny of democracy. I urge every member of both parties, citizens of all religions and of all colors from every section of this earth to join me in that cause. At times, history and fate meet at a single place in a single time to shape a turning point in a man's unending search for freedom. So it was last week in Selma, Alabama. There, long-suffering men and women peacefully protested the denial of their rights as Americans. Many were brutally assaulted. One good man, a man of God, was killed. There is no cause for pride in what has happened in Selma. There is no cause for self-satisfaction in the long denial of equal rights of millions of Americans. But there is cause for hope and for faith in our democracy and what is happening here tonight. Our mission is at once the oldest and most basic of this country: to right wrong, to do justice, to serve man. For with a country as with a person, what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? There is no Negro problem. There is no Southern problem. There is no Northern problem. There is only an American problem. And we are met here tonight as Americans, not as Democrats or Republicans. We are met here as Americans to solve that problem. This was the first nation in the history of the world to be founded with a purpose. The great phrases of that purpose still sound in every American heart, North and South. All men are created equal. Give me liberty or give me death. Well, those are not just clever words, or those are not just empty theories. Those words are a promise to every citizen that he shall share in the dignity of man. This dignity cannot be found in man's possessions. It cannot be found in his power or in his position. It really rests on his right to be treated as an American, equal in opportunity to all others. Our fathers believed that as this noble view of rights was to flourish, it must be rooted in democracy. The most basic right of all was the right to choose your own leaders. No law that we now have on the books can ensure voting when local officials are determined to deny it. In such a case, our duty must be clear to all of us. The Constitution says that no man shall be kept from voting because of his race or his color. We have already waited 100 years and more, and the time for waiting is gone. So I ask you to join me working in long hours, nights, and weekends if necessary to help pass this bill. And I don't make that request lightly. This is the richest, most powerful country which has ever occupied the globe. The might of past empires little compares to ours. I want to be the president who helped educate children to the wonders of their world. I want to be the president who helped to feed the hungry. I want to be the president who helped the poor find their own way and who protected every citizen's rights so they can vote in every election. Beyond this great chamber, out yonder in 50 states, are the people that we serve. God will not favor everything that we do. It is rather our duty to divine His will. But I cannot help believing that He truly understands and that He really favors the undertaking that we begin here tonight. Thank you. And once again, my name is Joshua Hughes, and I am a proud and dedicated member of the Willingboro, Burlington chapter of the New Jersey Orators.
President. Hurry up. I'm going for him every year from now on. Every year.